Double rates sounds great, right? How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are talking about whether or not you should spend your hard-earned stones and summon on the upcoming Double Rates Rising Dragon Carnival for the Int Chili and Fizz Fascia. As always with our summon videos, we have to take a look at several different factors to determine whether or not this is worth your stones. First and foremost, starting with the units themselves. Let's start with the Fizz Fascia. She is low class warriors or Peppy GALS category key 3 HP attack and defense 130%. She raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causing supreme damage with a high chance of stunning the enemy. That's a 50% chance to stun. She is attack and defense 150%. She's guarding all attacks for 4 turns from the start of turn. She launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle. She also gets an additional attack and defense 30% with each attack received, and an additional 30% whenever guard is activated when there are 3 or more low-class warriors or Peppy GALS allies on the team. So she's one of those units that is tanky and gets even more tanky as the turns go on, as she continues to build and take more hits, at least up until the 5th turn. This makes her really good for Super Battle Road. In fact, she is an asset to the upcoming low class warriors Super Battle Road that'll be releasing at the same time as her banner does on global. So she is a pretty good unit to pick up should you summon for her. Moving on to the Int Chili. She is Bond of Friendship, category key 3, HP attack and defense 130%. She's greatly raising defense for 1 turn, causing supreme damage and sealing the enemy's super attack with a high chance of stunning. So stunning and sealing and raising defense. Pretty good super attack effect. On top of all of that, she is key 3 and defense 139%. She has a scouter effect during her attacking turns, and she randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres. Rainbow key changing is huge. It really helps out LRs on her team. She also has a great chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attacks, plus an additional defense 39% in the same turn in which attack is evaded. So the more attacks she evades, the more defensive she gets. She also recovers 39% HP at the end of the turn every time she receives 3 or more attacks that are evaded in battle up to 3 times. She's also giving all allies key 3 and attack and defense 39%. It is clear that Chili here is the winner of this banner. She is insane, and the fact that she is on Bond of Friendship makes her an asset to the brand new Dokkan Festival GT Pans team, right? Even though she's not getting the 200% leader skill, she is huge on that team. Now, despite the fact that these units are good, does that make this banner worth summoning on? Unfortunately, my answer has to be no. Yes, this is a double rates banner, which means you have a 10% chance of pulling the featured units. You also have a 10% chance of pulling one of the older Peppy GALS units, like the Fizz Chi-Chi, the STR Chi-Chi, Zangya, Int Ribrianne, STR Pan, or Tech Bola, as well as last year's brand new Peppy GAL banners, the Margarita and the Kawaii, which honestly aren't bad pickups, but still, the characters and the banner themselves really don't make this worth it, even though they are good. Reason being, they're all general pool units. You'll pull these girls at some point in the year if you're summoning throughout the year. I myself didn't summon on the last Peppy GALS banner back in January, and I've pulled 3 copies of Kawaii so far. Now, I haven't pulled Margarita. That's a risk you take by not summoning on these banners, but you also might not pick them up at all by summoning on these banners, right? And then you've wasted your stones summoning for this when you could have been summoning for, say, Vegeta and Trunks coming next month, or something even better. Dokkan Twitter did tweet out earlier that the Gammas from Dragon Ball Superhero are coming sometime soon. We don't know if these are summonable, but I would hate to see you waste your stones on this banner when you could be picking up some superhero content, you know what I'm saying? So, banner itself, no. Now, because this is a double rates carnival banner, that means there is a double raise chance of picking up an unfeatured LR. Now on JP, when this banner came out, they had AGL Golden Frieza and Int Fuse Moss. Unfortunately, we haven't had them yet, so ours will probably go all the way up to the 7-year anniversary LRs, the Grade 8 Vegeta here and the STR Kaioken. So just be aware that that's probably where it'll stop for us. Now, again, double rates, double the chance to pull one of these unfeatured LRs. Does that make it worth your coins? Unfortunately, no. Still no. Once again, upcoming Vegeta and Trunks, one of the best units in the game, hands down, next to the STR Cooler and the 7-year anniversary LR. So I would definitely recommend not spending stones on this, knowing that that's coming. Including these guys, right? Don't forget about these guys. These guys are coming. Gammas are coming. So really don't want to be spending stones on this banner. I don't know how else I can say that. The last mitigating factor, though, that I did want to point out is if you were missing some of these units, they are getting easy A's. Could be a chance to pick them up if you wanted to be able to pick up some of these easy A's. But still, wouldn't recommend summoning them, but just know that the featured units are easy A-able on this Extreme Z battle that's releasing at the same time. A final consideration. The Carnival coins. Now, this is called a Rising Dragon Carnival, and in the producer letter as well as the in-game news, they did mention it was a possibility that we could be seeing Rising Dragon Carnivals be replaced with these brand new teal coins, which means summoning on this banner could net you these teal coins. These are the same teal coins that you received for summoning on the Legendary Summon Carnival Cooler, Metal Cooler, and the Legendary Summon Carnival Super Saiyan Goku. Now, we don't know if this is going to happen. The in-game news post-data download seems to indicate that it might not, but we still won't know until the actual banner drops. But here's what I'm going to say. Even if it does produce teal coins, and this is a chance for you to rack up teal coins by summoning on this banner and picking up some unfeatured LRs or picking up the Chili, I still gotta say no, guys. I still gotta say no. Once again, the biggest mitigating factor is now that we know that Gammas are coming, and it's possible they could be summonable, along with knowing that Vegeta and Trunks are coming next month. It's really just not worth it. There'll be other Carnival banners for you to summon on with probably better featured units than to try to pull on this banner and maybe pull an unfeatured LR, right? There could be a Carnival banner later this year with, you know, superhero characters, right? Like Beast Gohan or Orange Piccolo. And they'll probably have some of these decent LRs on that banner, and that'll be your chance to pick up these while also gaining these nice teal coins, right? Which you can then use to purchase any of the LRs you might not have picked up. So I just want to give you all of those factors. These are all things to consider. Now, I don't normally like saying no to summoning, right? I'm usually a person to tell you save and spend your stones on characters that you like. But this is one of those instances where there's just too much good stuff coming down the road to us on Global that I cannot in good faith tell you to summon on this banner. So really, if you're thinking about it, just take into consideration some of the things I've mentioned in this video, the upcoming Vegeta and Trunks, and the upcoming possibility of a summonable Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 units. So I just want you guys to keep those things in mind. So anyways, guys, that's the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let me know, what do you think of my recommendation? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you plan on summoning, let me know. How much do you plan on doing? I don't recommend you do it, but if you are, I would love to hear what you're thinking. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.